Hello.
Welcome back. We're here with billionaire Billy Goat. He's an artist. And billionaire Billy Goat. Tell us about your stage name and its significance.
It's a crazy story. My original name was SP. Had various meanings, but as I started doing music and I started getting in the group of creating my own record label, my artists, they start seeing my mindset. And I end up with freestyling. You know, I freestyle most of my music, so I was in a freestyle, and I said, you can't spell billionaire without putting billionaire. And everybody stopped and was like, went crazy, and they was like, oh, bro, that's dope, and it's true. Like, that should be your name. And they was like, and the mindset that you got a billionaire mindset. They was like, that should be your name. Oh. So I changed my name from SP to billionaire. And then I went through a situation, another walk of life, where I was around a different group of individuals, and they start hearing my flow, hearing my metaphors and my punchlines and similes. And they was like, bro, when you get in the industry, bro, you gonna be one of the GOATs. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be one of the GOATs to ever, greatest to ever do it. Like, you gonna be one of the GOATs. And then your name Billy, so they start calling me Billy Goat, and it became just like a nickname. So what I did was I took that moniker and I took my rap name and I formed them both and just became Billionaire Billy Goat.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, because when we write it down, because it's spelled Billy.
Billy.
Yeah.
But if you forget the Billy, you just billionaire. Okay, yeah, that's tight. That's tight. I like that.
My name Billy, so I took the play on words.
There you go.
Yeah, that's how you
an artist.
Like an artist would do it.
Yeah. Now you releasing your first single, right?
Yeah. See, like my first single, it's actually released, but I'm gonna re-release it. Like I dropped it, and then DC Young Fly ended up catching wind of it. I ended up networking with him. And then he was like, man, that's dope. I like your artistry. He wanted to work with me. I wanted to work with him. So we ended up working together, and he ended up hosting the song. So now I'm finna re-release it as my first single and put the official version with him out there in light of my mixtape that I'm dropping. My first mixtape at that, too. So.
Okay. Now, you also have a company called Music Equals Power.
Yeah, that's
I like that. I like the name of that.
You know, MEP shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, Music Equals Power is MEP. That's the name of my record label, and it just sums up the fact that that's what it is. Music equals power. We get most of our influences through music. We get most from the fashion. You don't know what you want to wear until you hear Jay-Z say that Versace is in style. You don't know what's going on with a lot of us, especially in our culture. You know what I'm saying? We get that's our news. Our news station ain't Fox 6 or Fox 32. It's music. So and people feel empowered by music. We can empower ourselves as a company. That's one of the biggest companies that we got in the world is African Americans is music, the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Acting and all that entertainment. So I figure like my greatest power that I can give to the world and spread my biggest message to the world is through my music, through my poetry, through my art. So I figure music equals power.
It does, and people really need to realize that because that's the only thing that brings everybody together.
I mean, that was one of the original forms of communication back because I actually studied it. I actually taught a music theory class and music appreciation and music psychology class, to where it's like that was one of the original forms of communication in Africa and through music, through drums, through patterns, through you know what I mean. So it equals power.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, that's powerful.
Mm-hmm. Now, how often do you perform? Do you perform in Houston, or you go out of state, city, or whatever to perform? Or?
Man, I do probably like 3-4 shows a week. I'm gonna be in Atlanta soon, performing there. So I'm trying to really branch out now and start going to other places. But I perform around Houston all the time. Like,
I mean, is it like a weekly spot? Somebody can just come check you out and hear you out?
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to see me, I mean, 9 times out of 10, I be at Local Seat Mondays. It's an open mic. It's a dope open mic out there on Martin Luther King Street. I be in the 3rd Ward by TSU at Frozen Paradise often. There's a lot of shows that I frequent because when I first got down here in Houston, them spots showed me the ultimate love, and it was the first spots that I really performed at when I came to Houston. So after getting established, I feel like just on the loyalty aspect, on the real, you know what I'm saying, aspect, I still, no matter how big I get, I'm still going to frequent these spots. I'm going to be a millionaire, still coming back to the hood, performing at Local Seat, performing at Frozen Paradise. So those are some of the spots that I frequent, but I be everywhere.
So you're not originally from Houston?
No, I'm not originally from Houston. I'm originally from Killeen, Texas, but then I grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, too. So.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
What a mix. That's amazing.
How is that to transfer from Milwaukee to Texas?
Man, you tell me. I'm an army.
I was getting ready to ask you, were you a military brat?
I'm an army brat. So
Yeah,
I didn't live
okay.
in. I didn't live in Germany. I didn't live everywhere.
Okay.
And then just
That
yeah,
explains
yeah.
it.
And then I'm a nomad, so I love traveling. So I didn't live in Florida. I didn't live in Georgia. I didn't live everywhere, man. I be everywhere.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Now, if it's one thing you can leave out there for somebody that's out there doing what you're doing or wanna, do something better, what's an encouraged message you can give?
My message to people is believe in yourself. Even when the world don't, I'm gonna look directly at the camera when I say this because I want y'all to hear me because I'm talking to y'all.
And talk to everybody in the back.
Yeah, believe in yourself because even when nobody else believe in you, you have to have that faith in yourself and you have to have that faith in God. But at the same time, nobody is going to believe in you until you believe in yourself. You can be the dopest person in the world, but if you're not putting that energy out there and putting that attitude out there and putting that force out there, nobody's gonna know it. Like it's been numerous times where people didn't believe in me and thought it was over or thought this or thought that until I start showing them. That showing is gonna be everything. I can tell you a million times that I'm gonna be a millionaire, but you're not gonna believe it until you see that bank statement. You know what I mean? So
What you say? I can show you better than I can tell
I
you.
can show you better than I can tell you. So
There
just
you go.
believe in yourself. There's nothing that you cannot achieve. The mind is the most powerful tool that we have in life, and it's nothing that you can't achieve. Like I've been through so much. I'm gonna have a documentary telling my whole story and people that know me know what I've been through, and I came from a long transcendent. So just keeping that faith in yourself, keeping that faith in your circle, keeping that faith in God, and believe in yourself, man, because there's nothing you cannot achieve. It sounds cliche, but it's true.
Yeah.
And you heard it right here on Vibing with Soup and Lola show. If you don't know what that is, that's called manifestation.
Definitely.
That was manifestation. You better kill it on the artist hotspot.
That's all I know how to do.
We're gonna go.
Yeah.
to
Now,
commercial
before he goes to perform on the hot spot, let all the audience know
Yes.
where they can see you or listen to your.
follow you, your social media.
Okay. Yeah, if y'all want to follow me, you're not already following me, you should be.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not already following me, if you want to follow me, any platform, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram, I'm Billionaire Billy Goat. Billy, as in Billy, BILLYONARE .Billy Goat. And if I got shows coming up, I will be at Local Seat performing with my guy Lewis the Singer for his birthday celebration, helping him bring that in on the 18th of this month. On the 29th of this month, I'm going to be at the Black Store performing both poetry and music.
Love
on the
Black
30th, yeah, I got to support that. It's black on everything.
Yes,
That's what I represent.
we love Randy over there.
Yeah, they call me whenever they, and shout out Randy, shout out everybody at the Black Store,
Yes.
because whenever they got special events, they hit my line. And they say, bro, you available, we want you. And I never turn it down. You know what I mean? Because that's love. I got to give back. We got to give back to our people that support us. And it's black owned. How could I not? You know what I mean? I wouldn't be, come on now.
Already.
You know, everything. And then on the 30th, for Halloween, I'm going to be at Lux Tavern for the Glow in the Dark party. And I got so many shows tapped in, I can't even remember all of them. But those three are things that if you want to see me in mode, poetry, music, hosting, turning up, for sure, pop out at them on the 18th. Local Seat, 29th at the Black Store, and the 30th at Lux Tavern. So yeah, I'm gonna be there.
And you know what? You don't even have to remember all of that. All you have to do is follow Vibing with Soup and Lola on Facebook or IG, Soup and Lola 8_10, and all that info will be there.
Most definitely.
And what's the piece you're going to perform on the artist hotspot today?
I'm gonna give y'all the bobbing and weaving. The
Oh.
verse
Bobbing and weaving.
I'm gonna give y'all the bobbing and weaving.
So we're going to take a commercial break and we're going to come back and he'll be ready to perform on the artist hotspot, that bobbing and weaving.
Yes, sir.
Are you a busy professional or a stressed out parent that needs a break? Or maybe you're retired